Our topic this afternoon is all about Asian regionalism. What is Asian? Asian is the association of South Asian nation or ASEAN. Then Asian, na-establish yung Asian is the year of 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand. Then the foreign minister, the representative of the Philippines during establishment of ASEAN is Narciso Ramos, the representative of the Philippines. ASEAN is an international organization. That is international in Asia. Then we have 10 members countries, including Philippines. If you see the picture in the slide, there is different flags, and both of flags represent their countries. We have Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. Regionalism is the theory or practice of regional rather than central system of administration of economic, cultural, or political affiliation. Now, regionalism, that is a theory or practice to get administration, practice. But regionalization, siya ay the division of a nation into state or provinces. For example, the Philippines, there is a different division where we have called region and provinces. Then regionalization can be conceived as the growth of social integration within a given region, including the indirect process of social and economic interaction among the units. What is regionalism? In the previous slide, nakita natin yung definition of regionalism. A political ideology that favors a specific region over greater area. Specific siya na for example, the Philippines, there is different region 1, region 2, region 4. That is, it usually result due to political separation, religion, geography, cultural boundaries, linguistic religion, and managerial division. This is usually result political separation. Regionalism. Why are the nation participating in regionalism? Why nation to participate in regionalism? Because opportunities, threats, and challenges prompt nation state to band together and form ties and alliance built on solid legal framework with other nation. Makita natin ang Pilipinas belong in Asia. What is Asia? Is a group of country. ASEAN is a group of country to the purpose of participation of nation in regionalism to get build and solid alliance. Regionalization. The regionalization process leads to the establishment of the regional state which substitute the nation states. This is the role of regionalization to process and leads establishment the regional state of nations. Asian regionalism. Always remember, the Asian regionalism is a product of economic interaction between Asian countries. Asian economies have grown not only richer but also closer together. Yung Asia pala, hindi lang sila lumalago na only sa pagtaas o pagyaman, but we are closer together, both countries. Then, new technological trends have further strengthened ties among them, as have the rise of the China and India and the region growing within the global economy. No? For example, this is China and India. Nung sila ay nag-rise yung technological trend nila. Then 1997, 1998, this is the time and years that Asian was received financial crisis, dealt a severe setback to much of the region, highlighting Asia shared interests and common vulnerabilities and providing an impetus for regional cooperation. In the early stage of Asia economic take-off, regional integration process slowly. In Asian economies, sila ay nag-focus sa pag-export, then pag-develop ng country market nila dun sa East Asian economies. And Japan, there is a famous yung Japanese economist Akamatsu, no? Tinawag itong Akamatsu in 1962. This is a famous pattern na we are comparing sa development of flying geese or gansa. This model, economists move information not because they were directly linked to each other, but because they followed similar paths. This is the concept of regionalism. First is region as geographical units. Second concept is region as social system. Third concept is region as organized cooperation. Now, region as geographical units, it can be interpreted as place and physical environment. How about the social system? A region can be interpreted as conglomerate people occupying a particular space. Then an organized cooperation. If you see the picture Asian, there is different flags. It says here, a region can be interpreted as a group of nations who agreed to take part in from a formal organization. No? We have a formal organization. Regionalization versus globalization. What is regionalization? What is the function of regionalization? A process of dividing an area into a smaller segment called region. For example, in the Philippines, there is different region from north to south. There is a different. The process of dividing an area into a smaller segment called region. But what is globalization? A process by which the people of the world are unified into a single society and function together. Globalization, we are maintaining a single society, but we are function together. But the regionalization, we are processing, dinivide niya yung countries into a smaller segment na tinatawag na region. Globalization changed the nature of economic activity among nations, expanding trade, opening global supply chain, and providing access to natural resource and labor market. That is the globalization. What are the difference both of them, the regionalization and globalization? Nature. In nature, regionalization divides an area into a smaller segment. No, ang role ng regionalization, country dinivide yung area. For example, in the Philippines, dinivide from big to go a smaller segment called the region. But globalization promotes integration of economies across state borders all around the world. That is pang sanlibutan. Na talaga hindi katulad ng regionalization na dinivide yung area. Market. How about sa market? Globalization allows many cooperation to trade on international level. It allows free market. The globalization, they allow that what to all cooperation to trade on international level, but he allow also free market. Later, we are encountering free market. Regionalization, monopolies are more likely to develop. Monopoly means one producer control supply of good or service, and where the entry of new producer is prevented or highly regulated. The word monopolies, no, we are means one, producer, control. Free market, it is required no tariff or just minimal. No, yung free market pala, nire-require siya na walang tax or the word tariff. But in regionalization, it is monopoly means of producer control sa mga goods, sa mga supply, become the service. No? But in globalization, we have a free market. It is required no tariff or just minimal. The free market, it is an economic system based on supply and demand with little or no government control. That's it. No, next ito ay